to see it.
Oh my god. Okay, so the real question is, do we want to leave it here or do we want to keep going? Because I think this is actually like really pretty close to the end.
I'm vibing.
Okay, if you are up for it, I kind of want to keep going here because now we're really into the thick of it now.
Get fucked, old man.
I love it so much, but yeah, no, I love villains like that who just like.
He just didn't give a single fuck. He's like, I'll
No.
get to you when I get to you,
Yeah.
like, little shit.
Yeah, I love it. No, no, I heard Six's music box coming from there. So this is, we're in some sort of weird, like this is like the inside of the signal tower, I think.
Nice.
I think so.
Love a good, weird, alternate dimension.
Yeah, so now we're doing like portals here. It kind of reminds me of the first game a bit with like the really long, like arching, like stairwells and stuff.
Nice.
So I think we have to go in the direction that we hear the music loudest, I'm pretty sure. Because we're trying to get to 6.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't hear it. No, wait, maybe it was from this one. Now it's going from this way. Oh, it's so weird, I can see myself before I, like, go through the thing. Like...
Mm-hmm.
Trying to see if I can line it up. Oh no, not quite. Dang it. Don't hear anything there. Ooh, the door's like peeled back like a sardine can. Do you see that? See that? Oh,
Yeah,
that's messed up.
I love it.
Oh my god, these shots are so cool. I saw somebody made a really interesting point about this area, is that the light is like purple, and old TVs were made with like UV lights. And so that's why it's like purple.
Nice.
It's coming from this one. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I know what I have to do. I have to push it this way. Oh, that's weird. I don't want to push it too far because I don't want to go through the portal. Just gonna nudge it open. Ah, it's gonna fall back shut though, isn't it? Dang it. So maybe I have to go through to push it. Oh no, wait, no, I don't have to. Okay, never mind. Interesting. Not that one. Oh, this is so cool. Oh god, there's so many now. Oh jeez. Oh god.
I love Scooby-Doo.
I love Scooby-Doo. It's all just everyone's just running back and forth between each one.
What's your Scooby-Doo? You're coming after
you.
Just solve that mystery.
Okay, I'm not really hearing it coming from any of these now. What was this one? I'm not hearing it coming from any of these. Okay, so I have to go back through one of them. Oh yeah, that wasn't the right way. This one.
Another one.
Another one. This one then? No, that wasn't right. I think it spits me back up in the same location if we didn't do it right. It has to be this one then. Really? Use L to push. Oh, thanks, game. Okay, well, what exactly do I have to push here? Is there anything to push? Oh, wait a minute. No, I see. I see. Wait a second. I'm silly.
Huh.
I do think that we're not too far from the ending here.
Nice.
Wait, so which one is it then? What's the one? Some of these. Then what? I have to find the one that the music is loudest. Sounds like it's still over here somewhere. It's still this one. I really like the audio just in this.
Nice.
Obviously, like, you can't hear it, so...
I cannot.
But when I upload it to YouTube, I'm sure it'll be super cool.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I also don't know if anybody's in chat now. I am not reading chat at the moment.
Nope.
Okay. There it is. Oh, it's so many of the bears! Pug bears!
Bugbear!
Oh, pug bear.
I love Bugbear.
Oh. Hey there, Six.
Whoa.
Hey, what happened to you?
You know what? You can have it.
You know what? You can have it. No, yeah, you can have the music box. It's okay. You seem to be very protective of it. Wow, he did something bad to you.
What
Oh,
happened,
if I call to them, they'll follow me. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. You got a couple extra joints in your arm there.
I was gonna say, what the fuck?
I don't know what that is, but...
Terrifying.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh no, I think I know it. I think I have to smash the music box, I think, to... They're not gonna like this. Because I'm assuming this is kind of like, not really a metaphor, but like they cling to this, like, it's like something that they think of positively. Oh no. It's like something that they cling to, essentially. And I don't know if that's what helped, I don't know if that's what turned them into a monster or not. Oh no. Oh no. Now we're kind of breaking reality down. Oh no, now you're mad at me. No, Six, I'm sorry. Oh god, I got stuck in the door. I got caught in the door. Oh, you just smashed the heck out of me. Sorry.
Six is like, bruh.
Six just kind of Hulk smashed me there.
Hulk smash. You know the picture
Six.
of
Six, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Six. It's the only way. Still pretty sure it's the only way.
I might have just been a thing for no reason.
Maybe. I mean, like, it seems like the only way that I'm able to, like... The only way I'm actually able to, like, Hi. I'm not here. I'm not here. Oh, hi. Hi, I know you're upset. Go somewhere else, please. I'm not here. Oh. Like, to me it seems like this place kind of turns people into monsters, and like children monsters. Like, they cling really tightly to, like, the music box, for example. It's like a thing that they have, like, one positive memory of, basically. That's the feeling, that's the vibe I'm getting from it. It's like almost like a loss of innocence. And so obviously destroying that, like, kids tend to have, they tend to build up really strong emotional attachments to stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think what I have to do is how does this work again? I have to lead them away from that somehow. I don't know if that makes sense or not.
No, I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ooh! Did I get it? I can't tell if they got me. No, I got it. Okay. Oh god, I don't know why it does this though. Like why it just suddenly goes super dark. It's just like a wasteland basically.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're back here again. The whole place is just like fucking falling apart. Okay. Where does this lead me? To there. Okay, so I need to get up to there somehow. This, they're gonna go over there, I'm gonna come over here. Come here. Okay, okay, okay. I know you're upset. I know you're upset. Wait, oh, did they get me through the thing? Oh, jeez. Okay, never mind. Damn.
Oh, damn.
I come through here. They come over there, and then... Oh, wait, I can't actually get up unless I'm on the other side here. So I have to come over here. They have to come through here. They're gonna see me. Hi. Hi. Okay. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back here. No, 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 you don't. Ooh, ooh, you just threw me across the room. Ow. Ow, that hurt. Ooh, I felt that.
They said, get fucked.
I have to yell at them and that gets them upset. And you're gonna chase me over this way. Oh, come straight this way. Can I just... Oh, I missed it. No, 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 no. There we go. Oh, I thought I messed it up again.
Oh, bro.
That was so close. I should have just hit it the first time.
Okay, by rule of 3.
By rule of 3, I hit it twice, right? Or did I hit it 3 times?
You hit it 3 times, yeah.
This area is so interesting too because it's like I briefly like broke reality for a second almost or something.
Mood.
You know. And there's the door again. As soon as I break through the door, I basically break back through the threshold.
Yeah.
Oh boy, now we're back here again. Okay, so we have to do it one more time, I think. Oh, did I lose my axe? Where's my axe? Oh, it's over there now. Uh-oh.
Oh, damn.
Oh god, how am I supposed to get to that? How do I get up there exactly? There we go. Oh no, that wasn't good timing. Okay, hang on, I gotta do it again. It echoes so loudly. Ha! Ooh, ooh, you can reach your arm like all the way through. I don't like that. No, 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 no. Okay, you have to come over this way. Come here, come over here. There we go. I just gotta get the axe. No, no, you're too fast for me apparently. Ooh, ooh, you smushed me. Ouchie, ouchie, wah wah. Okay, so what if I actually do this? I'm gonna lead him over here, actually. No, 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 no. I gotta be quick. I gotta be quicker. I need to grab this, and I need to bail. Or you can just yeet me into next Tuesday. So you're obviously very upset.
We can talk about this.
We can talk about this. Oh no, wait, maybe I have to... How do I get up there, though? Oh no, wait, no, I think I know what I need to do. I need to run through here, or grab it. Run through here is the only way, because I can't climb with it. Ooh, 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 I forget you can do that. Oh, got it! Oh god. That was 4 times. Oh god, there's all these toys just like... Oh god, 6. No. Oh god, I feel like so bad, but like I don't. There's no other way. Like obviously, because the game's not like prompting me to do any other. The game technically leaves me no choice, but I don't know if there's any other way to like to get him out of this state, you know, other than destroying the music box.
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't the way to go. They just went. They just like a mad cat. They smacked me like an angry cat.
He said no.
Okay, how do I get to it though without them getting upset with me? Because obviously they're upset with me.
When your cat looks you in the eye and knocks something off the table.
Knocks you off the table. Oh, I see. Yelling at them scares them off. No! God damn, I pressed the wrong button again. That shouldn't be as funny as it is.
That's so funny.
It's just like smack. Send you flying.
No, fuck you.
No, fuck you. There we go, I think we finally broke it. Oh yeah, I think we finally broke it.
You think smacking it with an axe like 15 times.
Yeah. Oh wait, maybe I need to do it one more time. No, I need to do it one more time.
Oh my god.
Oh, I wish I could hit it.
You got it. Oh!
Oh, I just destroyed it. Oh, 6 is back to normal. We saved ya, I think.
Maybe.
Oh. They don't look very happy with me, though. Oh, they look really unhappy with me.
The way they just turned around.
Yeah, the way they just kind of turned and just stared. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta run. I don't know which way we're going. We gotta get out of here. The whole place is just like...
Not the eyeball.
Oh, this is bad. Oh my god, what the fuck?
I hate the texture on that bad boy.
Yeah, no, so do I. Oh, I'm getting caught in the goop. No, not the goop.
I feel like I was gonna say, you know, Monsters Inc.
Oh no, my.
I feel like that's what he feels like.
Like, which one?
Mr. Waternoose.
Oh yeah, it does kind of give off Mr. Waternoose vibes, like just the multiple eyes.
Yeah, and just like the texture.
The texture's real bad. God, I cannot make that jump apparently. Okay, I need to go more quickly here. Run, child, run. There we go. You gotta just really book it. There we go. We gotta go speed. Speed is key. Prison.
I really thought you said prison. I was like,
Pressing the button as fast as possible. Here we go. Why do you climb up so slowly? Oh my god, go faster! Oh shit. Come on, go. Come on. Oh god, it's going slow-mo.
oh.
Michael Bay this shit. Jump! Huh. 6? Come on, help me up. Pull.
Long live the king!
Oh no. 6? Oh.
Do they really? Oh my god.
Fuck.
Damn.
God damn. And they just leave.
6 is a thug. Damn.
6 just really doesn't fucking care. God, what a good, like, finale, basically. And we're not... It's not quite over yet, I will say. It's not the end.
I still long live the king, and then I'm like, oh, do they actually? Wait.
Yeah, they do.
Damn.
Oh god, now we're just stuck here in just the goop.
Poor Mono, stuck in the goop.
Stuck in the goop, lost in the sauce.
That's what you get for being named for a fucking disease, bro.
Yeah, no, this is what you get, Mono. I'm sorry.
It looks like...
Ugh, that's a contestant.
That straight up looks like diarrhea.
Oh, it does. Oh, look. Chair.
diarrhea chair.
I don't know. Oh, his eyes. There's nowhere else to go.
Ew.
He's just alone.
I am simply in the chair.
Yep.
In the sentient diarrhea.
In the sentient, in just in this tower.
Terrifying.
Oh god, all the eyes. Oh.
Oh, I don't like the rippling.
Neither do I. Now we're just alone.
Oh.
Because mono means like one, you know?
Right.
The music is really good in this part. I really wish you could hear it. But you can like we can watch this like after the fact.
Yeah, I can watch it later.
I really love this part because he just stays there basically.
Oh, rip.
And there's a clock ticking. Hmm.
Oh.
It's really sad, honestly.
Wait, is he the man? Is he Mr. Man?
Is he who?
Is he Mr. Man?
What do you mean?
The fucking elder we abused. I already forgot what we called him.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Oh my god.
I don't know what you're saying.
Jesus Christ.
He's just growing up.
Mm-hmm.
His time is passing.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just staying
Where
there.
is he getting clothes?
I don't know. I don't know. Oh god, the ticking of the clock gets so ominous.
We love to see it.
We love to see it. Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, see? Do you see?
I do.
You see?
Wow.
Yeah.
Hmm. Why did I know that was gonna happen? Son of a bitch! The minute I was like... The minute he started playing with the fucking TVs, I'm like...
He's him. Yep.
God damn it.
It all comes full circle.
I hate it when I'm right.
Oh.
I hate that I have instincts.
Oh, I love that so much.
I was gonna say the concept is super interesting. I am so aggravated with myself and my inability to be surprised.
And your ability at visual storytelling.
Like I'm just like, oh yeah, this is where this is going. Which like, yeah, no, like.
Achievement unlock half hat. Achievement unlock signal interruption. Oh, sorry, I was just reading the achievements I got.
Half hat.
I think that means I got half the hats.
Oh really?
I think so. God, I love this game. Like, thank you for humoring me here.
That's pretty fucking cool.
It's pretty damn good. Like, the way that they really wrapped it up, it came full circle so beautifully here, I think.
I was gonna say, if you want to look at that from a strictly characterization standpoint, because that's what I want to look at everything through, because fuck me. Really is interesting to look at the potential for mono, because I mean, just within the whole story of him and Six in conjunction, Six don't give a damn.
Yeah, no, like it's very fascinating that like when you really watch Six's behavior, Six doesn't really seem to care about you all that much.
No, Six don't give a single damn.
Six is very much looking out for themselves, and this pretty much throughout the entire story.
Which I was gonna say, in the end, I was seeing what mono turns into. You know,
Yeah.
that kind of betrayal when you have basically gone through the past, 5 hours. Um,
Office dogs. Oh, it's
really,
really cute.
do what?
There's office dogs.
Office Dog, good.
Their names are really cute. Sorry, continue though.
That one Kurt gives me the. Why is Kurt's name so long?
Hey, Kurt knows what Kurt wants. All the cute, dear friends and family, all the cute crows on the way to work, the sun and the moon.
Good.
Aww, it's a special
Um,
thanks.
but
No, yeah, I love that though, because
But
when
yeah,
you really
so
think about, I don't know, you don't really know. It's fair to say Six never really fully cared about you, and it makes you wonder
oh
if
no,
maybe.
Six Foley does not give a shit.
No, Six. I don't think Six cared about Mono. Definitely not as much as Mono cared about Six.
I was gonna say, and so it's really interesting, because storytelling like this basically, um, from a functional standpoint, breaks down characters into one or two basic emotions, and that's just
Yeah.
kind of how this kind of uh, format works.
Yeah, because
Um,
there's no actual spoken dialogue here. Everything that we
right.
learn about these characters is just through the environment and through
I was gonna
their
say through
actions.
action, through the environment, through body language, etc., etc. And so definitely Mono reads as, at the end of the day, selflessness. Like that is
Oh,
100% what he reads as.
yeah. He
Um,
risks life and limb to help Six. Like the whole reason he
oh
even
yeah,
showed up at all was because he broke into the hunter's house to find them.
yeah.
And so pretty much from
Uh,
the very start, he was pretty much risking life and limb for Six. And
and
Six
for someone who doesn't care about him at all.
pretty
Um,
much like because it's multiple times in a like multiple times we save Six, but Six never saves us. Six never saves Mono, you know?
oh yeah. I was gonna say, and so it's really interesting to look at, like I said, at Mono from that perspective, be doing this and doing this and doing this, and at the end, that was a betrayal,
Mm-hmm. It
because
was
I
a
feel like
betrayal.
it's interesting to look at it either way, having Mono believe that Six would do the same for him, or knowing that Six wouldn't do the same.
Yeah.
Um,
I really like either way it
I was gonna
goes.
say,
That like it's his own choice of wanting to help them or not.
I was gonna say, part of me thinks that, just again, with this, like I said, being broken down into basic emotions, um, Mono reads as selflessness and naivete.
Yeah. Yeah.
Naivete in that they expect, they understand that the world that they're in is cruel, but they also feel like, because I am doing this, because I am still a human, I am still a person,
Mm-hmm.
um, Six would do this for me as well.
No, yeah, and Six pretty much
In that,
doesn't.
do what?
And then Six basically doesn't.
Oh yeah, no, Six absolutely doesn't. They literally just like long live the king him off the
Yeah, yeah,
fucking
just
roof.
like held him there for a long time. Like it wasn't even
Don't
like,
give a damn.
yeah,
Six
no,
is a straight up psychopath.
no,
Like,
yeah. I love how Six like doesn't even just like let him go, but they kind of like sort of pull their hand away, like sort of like slips their hand out of his grasp, basically. Like it's more malicious than just letting go, I think.
oh yeah, and so I mean, I was gonna say, so
Six is yeah.
It's really interesting to take that kind of beginning character and really just, I was gonna say, now obviously what's going on isn't super clear, but
Yeah, I've seen some I've read some theories, and I think that's kind of what they're like. What I've seen that they're getting at is like that signal tower that we saw is basically kind of warping the entire world,
oh yeah,
and
absolutely.
like that's why all the people are more mutilated and stuff because they're just slowly getting absorbed by this TV signal, and that's why there's like all the drawings of the eyes everywhere, and
I was gonna say, and
like because it's just
I
like
think
it's
if I
so
had to make,
ingrained.
just a
Mm-hmm.
quick snap theory on it, just after seeing it and just what I got from it, is definitely hold on, sorry.
No, no, it's okay. I
Is
have a thing I want to say
definitely,
about Six at one point too, especially taking into account the first game too. But yeah, no, sorry, you can say what you wanted to say first.
oh sorry, I was gonna say, basically how that read to me, is that betrayal wounded Mono so much it
Yeah.
completely changed his view on people.
Yes.
Um,
Yes. That's the vibe I get from it too.
I was gonna say,
I
and
really
it
like.
just
Yeah.
really, it really brewed this just
This
hatred, this just
hatred.
absolute
Because he
loathing and
just
hatred of
he spent
humanity
literally years just in that little area, just alone with his own
alone
thoughts,
and just
basically,
letting it and
letting
just
it just
hating.
fester.
I was gonna say hating Six and hating, that he went through all of this and he ended up here alone,
Alone,
suffering
suffering
because
forever, basically.
they made a selfish decision.
Yeah,
Because he definitely, I feel like, has the wherewithal to acknowledge that he hurt them, but he was doing it for their own good, or at
he
least he
was.
believes he was.
Yeah, at least he believed
Um,
it was, and it might not be clear,
I was gonna say
because
now, it
yeah,
would be interesting to see the same events from Six's perspective. Now, I haven't watched the first game, so I have no
yeah,
fucking
no,
idea what
this
happened
game
after
works
this.
pretty good as a standalone. Honestly, there's not really anything that relates directly to this game, so yeah, this one stands alone pretty darn well, I think.
Okay, that's
I
really
like
cool.
this one more than the first game, honestly. I really like this one. But yeah, no, I really love that, and I kind of like the idea with like, at least it seems like with Mono, like the inside of the signal tower, like I think that Cthulhu blobby thing was like its technical true form, is what I've heard people theorize. But it can change forms, like depending on the person who's in there and stuff like that. It can change its
Yeah.
reality basically, and because we started to break down that reality as we were like destroying Six's music box, for example, because the world started to get more messed up the more we destroyed it. And I don't know, I really like that how the way it changed itself for Mono was that he was just completely entirely alone. And I'm wondering if that was some sort of representation of like his worst fear or something like that.
I can definitely understand. I mean, because that's especially a lot of children. That definitely makes sense.
They have more tangible fears or something. But it's just very fascinating that like it manifested it as like a bunch of toys and stuff, like stuff that Six sort of held dear to them as a kid. And then for Mono, it just manifested as a chair in an empty room. And he just stayed there. Yeah, it's so fascinating. And I love that. And I do love the idea of it, like, that's what basically turned him into the Thin Man, essentially.
Oh, yeah.
And that's basically why he goes back in time, I think. Because I'm assuming, like, he's sort of omnipotent. He can kind of go just wherever. He just goes back into time and just tries to take Six, I'm pretty sure. In order to save himself, I think. But it's really funny because he's literally his own worst enemy, because him as Mono, without hesitation, just goes after Six. You know?
I was gonna say, yeah, no, that's an interesting concept for that to be the loop that they're kind of stuck in, because also, it creates a paradox.
It does. It's sort of a time paradox.
If you go back in time to change something that fundamentally shaped where you are now,
yeah, why keep trying? Why not just leave it alone? Not even.
Well, I mean, it would completely alter reality and make it to where you didn't go back in time and do the thing because you weren't there to begin with.
Right.
So it just creates a paradox.
Yeah, that is. I mean, like, if you just. Oh yeah, it's just forever a paradox, because no matter what, there will always be a Thin Man. So.
Right. Okay. I was gonna say, because if the Thin Man was successful in taking Six, and Mono just was like, fuck it.
Then yeah.
Fuck it.
It would still kind of create a bit of a paradox, because the Thin Man would still exist. There's not really any way to really stop the Thin Man from existing, unless, I guess, like, Mono killed the Thin Man like he did, and then just left.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and then just like, oh well, Six is gone.
Yeah, no, that in a way would have technically broken the cycle, but once he's made it that far.
I was gonna say, because at that point, I was gonna say, yeah, because like if the Thin Man were to just get away with Six, Mono would never turn into the Thin Man, so the Thin Man wouldn't be able to go get Six.
Yeah, it's a paradox that can never really be broken, essentially.
Yeah, no, like that. There's no way to really kind of resolve that. So it's just kind of that endless cycle. And also just something interesting again on the characterization of the Thin Man.
I love him. This is why I love him. This is like I
The,
know
the,
I didn't
it's
want to
interesting
spoil
concept.
anything without you seeing him, you know, but like oh, there goes the controller again.
Oh fuck! I was gonna say
But
because also um,
mhm.
isolation um, in that manner would really kind of stunt him emotionally
It would.
at the age, the whatever the fuck Mono is.
He's just a child,
Um,
obviously, and he just
was
stayed
it- yeah,
there, just aging, and like you
but
said
not
before, just
progressing emotionally. Except just stewing in his own hatred,
yeah,
really.
yeah.
Um,
Basically, this is why I think he's such a fascinating character.
I was gonna
Um,
say it also
and
on
like
the
you
note
just
of
let it
paradox.
fester.
Do what?
He just lets it fester for so long, and that's why he's just so malicious.
I was gonna say that on the note of the paradox. I think he knows. I mean, I think
Hmm.
he understands that this is what's going to happen and that he can't really get away from it. Oh god, that's really bright all of a sudden. Hello, god.
Oh, what got bright?
There was suddenly a lot of text on screen and I was like, um but um I don't know. I feel like he must understand because I mean, he's already lived through it. He knows what he did.
Hmm. That might be why he doesn't chase you at all yet, either. He just walks towards you slowly. He's just very
Yeah.
chill.
Yeah, he's just like, "Oh, well,
Even when like I thought it
shit."
was very fascinating, like when he caught me that one time, but like when I was trying to climb up out of that window, once
Mhm.
he comes to, he stands and he just watches you for a really long time, which I thought was interesting. Like before he
Yeah, he's
actually
just
comes after you, he just kind of watches you.
yeah.
Like it's very interesting, and I kind
Oh.
of wish that they would sort of explain how Mono and the Thin Man got like these TV manipulation powers. That's never really kind of
Mhm.
explained because Mono starts in a TV, and
Mhm.
I'm assuming he traveled through it to get to the place where Six was,
Yeah.
and so it kind of just and I think what's also very interesting because the Thin Man's essentially just waiting in that little room,
Mhm.
and he basically he has to call upon his younger self basically to let him out, which I thought was
Yeah.
fascinating. And yeah, and like I said, I think that just ties in more into the fact that there's a time loop. Is that
I was gonna say because also like
nothing can exist without the other.
I was gonna say also, but theoretically speaking, the Thin Man could call Mono to let him out, and then just leave them alone.
He could,
Like I was gonna say because if he didn't fuck with Six, he wouldn't end up in the situation that he. But I was
yeah,
gonna say it also because I think he's aware of what he's doing to people, obviously, because that's just where that hatred for humanity comes in.
yeah. No,
Um,
I've seen some theories saying that maybe the Thin Man is one of the major leading one of the people who is plays a leading role in why the city is the way that it is at all,
oh yeah,
why it's so
definitely.
messed up.
I can definitely get behind that
I really like that
because
because
yeah,
you could see how, like with Mono, when we were playing with Mono and stuff, when we killed the Thin Man, we kind of he put his hands up, and it kind of like he pushed the city kind of to the side, essentially, like he could almost control it in a way.
oh yeah,
So I really
um,
kind of like the idea that the Thin Man is sort of one of the biggest players as to why the world is so messed up, and so I think that definitely, like you said, it makes it so much more. It makes it so much juicier that way. If like
uh-huh.
Six is the one who turned this, this ultimately self-sacrificing boy into this person who doesn't not only hated Six but just kind of hated all of humanity essentially, and just warped
I
all
was
of them
gonna say
into
'cause I
monsters.
think if you really kind of dive into the psyche of it,
Mhm.
that's his only human companion. Like
Mhm.
Six is the only other person that he really is in contact with, and so um, it's I feel like at that point it is a logical leap to
Mhm.
make. If this person that I gave my everything for literally
Yeah.
can still turn around and just stab me in the back over a fucking music box.
Yeah.
Like,
And not feel, as far as we can tell, any remorse or regret or anything.
I was gonna say, no, they just went bloop.
Yeah. And then they just
And
left.
so no, that's a very logical leap to me.
Yeah.
Um,
And I think it's one of those fun things where it's a fun kind of like exercise of the human psyche. Like, it makes you kind of question, what would you do in that situation? You know, would
oh
you
yeah,
let, would you, it's hard because it's one of those hard things where it's a hard question to answer. It's like,
oh yeah, absolutely. I
would
mean,
you
it's
be
literally
that broken?
an
Would you?
exercise that we do in acting.
Yeah.
It's so basically what you would do, how you would set this up is take the person you love and trust most in your life, and
Yeah.
imagine what would happen if they betrayed you,
Yeah.
like,
In
and
in
what
a
you
major
would
way.
really actually do.
Yeah. What would you really like realistically do?
What
And
would you
it's a
realistically
difficult,
do if somebody betrayed you in a way that is just completely unforgivable? And what is
unforgivable.
unforgivable? What is unforgivable is
Yeah.
different to every person. So that's
Right.
something
What
that
would
you
you
really have to
consider
think of and define
unforgivable?
yourself.
And just what would you do if someone who you cared about so much, you cared about, you trusted with your life,
And that you've done so much
you've done
for,
so much for, you sacrificed so much for,
just turned around like it was nothing.
and just
Um,
basically did something to you and just basically proved to you that you meant pretty much nothing to them the whole time.
yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
what would you do?
And
It's a very difficult
I
question
was
to
gonna,
answer.
I was gonna say it's a very difficult question to answer, and it's a very interesting moral quandary.
Yeah. So
Um,
yeah, I love this game because of that. And I've wanted to yell about the Thin Man before, but I didn't want to like spoil the whole the major plot point at the end there.
well, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I was gonna
it
say
was one of those
also
things where I just really
something
felt like,
interesting.
yeah, sorry,
Go ahead.
it's one of those games where I really felt like in order to get the full effect, you just have to play through it or watch it to really like get the full effect, you know. And it's not
No,
too long of a
that
game either. I like it. Like, this is a good horror game, you know. It's not too long.
it's interesting.
It's
I like the
interesting.
concept. I was
I
gonna
I
say
really
something
like the
else.
art style and stuff. I want the art book so bad.
Oh, you're so valid. Something else that's just interesting to consider about the paradox of the Thin Man is, yeah, no, he knows that if he just left them alone, he wouldn't end up where he is.
Hmm.
Um,
Like the time loop might eventually break,
I was gonna
but
say that, but
he
I
can't
feel like
bring
there's
himself to leave them
almost
alone.
this. He hates people so much, and he hates Six so much
Hmm.
that he knows that he's going to get the short end of the stick. He knows that he's going to suffer, and he is willing to do it all again if it even means just the slightest chance
To get
that
like,
he might win this time and make her suffer
yeah,
like he's.
yeah. Oh, I love
I think
that. And
that's really
in
cool.
a way, I feel like that's kind of still in character for Mono because he's still in a way self-sacrificing, just for a different reason this time.
I was gonna say, Mono's tolerance for just having the shit beaten out of him.
I love Mono.
God love him. I was gonna say in more ways than one. But no, I think that definitely is really interesting to think about because there are some attachments that people have that it's like I know that I'm gonna suffer for this, but in the end I might get what I want. I
Hmm.
might get what the revenge that I deserve. So I'm gonna keep perpetuating this cycle. Um,
It just,
even though I know it is immediately detrimental to me,
yeah, that is
just
very
in the
interesting.
hope that I can get what I want.
That's so fascinating. Yes, I'm so glad you have this. I'm so glad you enjoy this, and I'm so glad like you have thoughts. I just love this lanky, sad man.
He's been through it.
Everyone's been
Um,
fucking through it. I
literally.
So something else I really want like I find very fascinating about Six, like in this game and also kind of in the first game too, where you play as Six as the main character. So the first game's technically the sequel to this game.
Right.
Um, Six is not a good person. Like it reiterates that
I was gonna say that is
several.
very evident.
Yeah, no, I find it very fascinating how Six is basically first regarded, like when you play as them and stuff, they're regarded as the protagonist, you would
Oh
assume.
yeah, yeah.
But everything that they do pretty much in this game and in the first game really just points to the opposite. And I think that's really fascinating how
I
the story is not trying to set Six up as basically the good guy.
I really
They're
really
not really
like.
on anybody's side except for their own, really. Like, they are just all about survival and just getting what they need and want, regardless of the expense of others, it seems.
I was gonna say I really like media where the protagonist is not morally good.
Yeah,
I
no, and
like that a lot.
that's why I like
Uh,
Six so much, I think, because Six is such a fascinating character because
oh yeah, I mean
they do
it's
bad
interesting
things.
to consider
They
because
do.
I mean to an extent, of course, morality is subjective. Um, but I think cross culturally we as people have a few things that are just like, hey, maybe don't do that.
Yeah, like letting people drop to their deaths, supposed deaths,
you know,
um,
after they've just,
after they've
risked
risked
life and
life and limb
limb
for
to
them.
come
Yeah,
get your ass.
I'm assuming that, yeah, that what Six was intended to do is just let Mono just fall to his death, and I'm
I
pretty
was
sure
gonna say,
Mono understood that because I feel like
but
he
if,
definitely realized that like basically Six just left him for dead.
oh yeah, I was gonna say, if you let me just kind of go off on a
Hmm. Oh,
tangent, I
please
guess.
do.
This is an interesting allegory for trauma,
Oh.
um, because to me, Six. I was gonna say, especially in the last couple of scenes, but their behavior throughout and Mono's behavior throughout. If you're looking at it in a very metaphorical
Mm-hmm.
kind of sense, Six definitely reads. I mean, and just the way that you find them in general. Six
They
definitely
definitely.
reads as somebody who has been through trauma,
Oh,
obviously.
yeah, no, I think
Um,
so. They cling very tightly to stuff of importance of them, like material objects and stuff like that. Like the music box was a really close
I
thing.
I I would almost read that again as metaphorical.
Yeah, that's the kind of
Um,
vibe I was getting. That it was meant to be kind of metaphorical in a way. Like they, because kids process, everyone processes trauma differently. I think
oh yeah,
I
absolutely.
think of like
I was gonna
this kind
say,
of makes me think of like Lilo and Stitch and stuff, where kids kind of process trauma in different ways from how adults do, and they sometimes will cling to
oh, absolutely.
things that
And
might not make
my
sense to
thinking on it
others. Yeah.
is this might not even really. I mean, it can be a metaphor for childhood trauma. Yes, absolutely. But like with the whole thing with the music box and the whole thing with Mono consistently being the one to reach out and
Hmm.
it very much reads to me as like the music box is definitely a metaphor of some variety for either coping mechanisms
Yeah.
or a lack thereof,
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
like behaviors that Six is very, very stuck in. And Mono has spent this entire time, reaching out, reaching out, reaching out at his own expense.
Yeah. Like he's
And
risking his life several times.
right.
First of other things taking Six, and then risking his life, even when Six is trying to hurt him. He still
Oh
keeps
yeah.
going to try and help.
I was gonna say, yeah, no, it's an interesting story of codependence, I
It
think.
is.
Um, and
Are the credits just looping? I swear to God, I've seen these before.
oh, I don't know. I
I
I
can't
literally
tell. I
left the
feel like I've read some
screen.
of these before. I can't remember now though.
Uh, but so yeah, no, it reads to me definitely as a little bit of an allegory of somebody who is trying to cope with something
Yeah.
and failing, and somebody who is trying to help them cope.
Hmm.
Uh, but the one that is trying to cope is just not letting them.
Yeah.
Um, I was
And
gonna
they're
say, and that would make sense as to why um, Mono is so much more emotionally invested in Six. Six is very guarded. Six is very, I don't care. Don't look at me. Don't touch me.
yeah.
Um,
Because even it's very fascinating because when we talk about that, even in the very first scene where we met Six, they obviously ran like they're obviously very closed off. They're very not quick to trust anybody, and so
oh
they
yeah,
ran
no,
off
they have nothing to
after
do with
Mono
Mono.
let them out.
Um,
And we later see them trying to get the thing down from the attic, and they realized that they needed Mono's help to get the thing down.
Mm-hmm.
And so it kind of implies that even from the very start, Six sort of saw Mono as kind of a means to an end, basically. Like, hey, I
Oh,
need you to
absolutely,
kind of help me
absolutely.
achieve this goal. Like, we happen to have a mutual goal, but as soon as those mutual goals differ, you're gone, basically.
I was gonna say, to me, now I was gonna say, barring the metaphor for trauma or mental illness or whatever you want to look
Yeah.
at it as.
Like, I think it's just one of those things where the very first scene we really interact with Six kind of foreshadows, in a way, what happens.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, now in my entirely, unqualified opinion, Six reads as a textbook case of sociopathy.
Yes, I
Um,
was kind of trying to talk about that too. Six seems to have a very low empathy for
oh yeah.
anything that they don't directly and immediately care about. You know,
I
like they like, they strangled the little puppet thing. They were breaking the fingers off of that mannequin. They didn't care at all by the doctor being burnt alive. Like Mono doesn't really have much of a reaction either. But Six, I think, like, showing Six like warming their hands on the fire just really kind of showed that, like, they were just so indifferent, like so desensitized in a way
oh yeah,
that was
and
like borderline disturbing, you
I was gonna
know?
say and that in that sense, sociopathy specifically, sociopathy and psychopathy, um, a lot of, from what I understand now, this might not be entirely correct because again, I am not a psychologist, but um, from the video essays that I've seen and the interviews that I've seen, a lot of times they see people as tools to be used. They don't see them as, even, okay, most people with a, relatively regular level of empathy, you see another person and you're like, that's a person. I don't know you, but to a, a base level, I care about your well-being
Yeah, exactly.
because
Humans tend to be naturally
we're
pretty empathetic
social
creatures.
creatures. Do what?
Yeah, humans tend to be fairly naturally empathetic creatures. We're
Right.
social creatures. We do best in groups, and if any person, just about any person who saw like a human in trouble, whether or not we knew them, our immediate reaction would
Right.
be we want to help.
I was gonna say, like, I'm probably not gonna hand you my wallet, but if I see a car coming towards you, I'm probably gonna grab you.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you're in immediate danger and there's something I can do to help you, I will help.
Yeah. But that's just not something that a lot of people who suffer from psychopathy and sociopathy. That's not something that they really would even think of doing. And so it's interesting. Six is definitely interesting.
I think Six is a very fascinating character.
I was gonna say, almost, if you wanted to take it in complete, there's a lot of different directions you could look at this in, or a lot of different advantages.
Yeah, no, and I've seen a lot of different, like a few different theories here and there about why even Six lets Mono fall, whether or not it's done out of maliciousness, whether or not they realized at some point that Mono was a thin man and was essentially trying to save him by letting them fall, hoping that he would die and the cycle would be broken.
Yeah.
And I've seen something kind of similar to that where this is like because Mono takes his hat off. Six has never seen Mono without his hat or his mask on until then.
Yeah.
And so there's a chance, like that theory was like they recognized his face and saw it was similar to the Thin Man's, and that's why they let him fall. I don't know if I buy that one quite as much, just because Mono and the Thin Man obviously there's a massive age difference between them, but
no, that's fair. I was gonna say,
yeah, I don't know. I've definitely seen some theories go back and forth whether or not, like, a lot of the differences in those theories is just how empathetic they basically headcanon Six to be, you know?
oh yeah. I was gonna say, and there is also, just something to take into consideration is that if you wanted to look at it this way, I guess that you could. They're young,
Yeah.
Six might be younger than Mono. Like that, and the reason I say this is it almost could read like a tantrum. Like they, because I mean, okay.
I mean, even when they were like a monster, they behaved very childlike, like a very young child.
Yeah.
Like they were just destructive when they got upset.
Right, like borderline like toddler-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah, young child, like between like 4 and 6 years old. You know, when you're still teaching them we don't fucking hit people, like,
right.
When we're upset. And so, I mean, I feel like that could definitely be an angle that you look at it from, because yeah, I mean, both of these characters are implied to be children.
Yeah.
It could have been, yeah, you know, you broke my thing. I'm fucking mad at you. I don't understand why you did that.
Yeah.
So no, I'm not gonna help you.
Yeah.
I don't think that holds as much water, but I do think that that is a way that you could look at it.
Yeah, it is. I think it definitely is. Like they're trying to characterize these characters as kids, and so they're not gonna understand the nuance of absolutely everything. If
right, absolutely. And I definitely. I don't know if I think that Six wanted to kill him. I don't know, but I definitely understand. I think they at least wanted to hurt him.
Yeah, definitely.
And they didn't really want to be involved with him anymore.
Yeah, I definitely get that vibe for sure. And yeah, no, and I'm assuming they did that because of the music box specifically. I've seen a couple different theories go around as to why they even threw him. Like, what part did they decide? And I want to assume it is the music box.
I mean, yeah, I mean that makes sense.
Makes sense.
They tolerated him fairly well. They had a lot of opportunities to kill him up until that point.
It's really funny how we kind of we sort of read that body language a bit, just with how they kind of. Like this is how they interacted with us and stuff.
About you, bro.
No, yeah, it is very interesting and very funny how, yeah, we kind of in a way sort of called that fairly early on, but not in like a disappointing way. Like I like that about this game a lot, is that so much of the story comes from the characters'
you can follow
body
it.
language.
You can follow the line of thinking. You can follow the line of characterization.
Yes, I love the twist at the end.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I love this kind of twist at the end because it didn't come out entirely from left field, but it still just kind of makes you go, oh, you know, kind of a aha moment, you know. I like that. That's the right way to do a twist, you guys.
Not me laughing at it.
That's the right way to do a twist. Both Six dropping Mono, the twist of Six dropping Mono, and Mono becoming the Thin Man. Like I think those. They're good twists that make sense when you think about them.
I was gonna say, yeah, no, I feel like a good twist you should almost be able to predict.
Yeah.
I was gonna say not entirely, because I had a feeling. I was gonna say I had a feeling by the time that we were getting to the end, I was like, okay, okay, there's something going on here.
I think when I first watched it, that didn't even really occur to me, like until it happened.
The thing that really I was like, okay, they have basically the same exact power set. What's going on?
Right. I was wondering, but like something was funky when that started happening. Like, okay, something's weird's going on. Like somehow these two characters are connected. I don't know how.
Okay. But when they started throwing the child through the TV, I'm like, okay.
Okay. both characters can travel through TVs. That's kind of a major tick off.
But and yeah, no, but especially in stories like this where you don't have any dialogue.
Yeah, you really have to read the character's
really
body
abundantly
language.
Clear with body language.
Yeah,
which they did a good job of.
They did a super good job of, like, you have to be very good at doing the subtle body language and stuff in stories like this where there isn't any spoken dialogue, and I thought they did a really good job at this. And like Six sort of scooting away from Mono after he comes out the TV again and stuff like that. Like they're kind of scared of him almost, or they just don't understand what he is exactly.
I was gonna say, and I feel like that could almost, lend credence to the idea that
to Six's decision. Maybe
they might have figured it out,
They might have figured out the, and maybe they thought, they were like saving him in a way.
Or maybe they were like, "Fuck you, get away from me."
Yeah, no, I like that. There's a couple different theories as to why they did it, but all makes sense in a way. I think it comes down to sort of like that kind of comes down to sort of viewer's interpretation a little bit.
Oh, how you want to read it, which is super valid.
I love this game, basically. Like, I'm just glad we were able to finish it tonight and stuff like that, because I just think it's such a fascinating game. And that's why, like...
It's definitely got some very interesting questions.
Yeah, very interesting questions. And it'd be cool if people explored those more, because... Yeah, a lot of it, obviously the internet being the internet, everyone just kind of, like, says, Mono can do no wrong, Six is evil, etc., etc., like, they tend to take a very polarized approach, as the internet tends to do. And yeah, I don't know. I like it when people take more of a nuanced look to it and kind of be like, now obviously, yeah, what Six did was upsetting and it was bad. I'm not trying to excuse Six or anything, but you can understand Six's motives when you think about it a little bit.
I would like to.
I would love to explore it some more, and I don't. God, I love another game. I don't know if they're making any more games after this. Honestly, I think that this might be the last one in the series.
Oh, that's fair.
Which kind of sucks, but at the same time, I kind of like the note that it sort of ended on. I don't really know what else they could do with it after this, unless they wanted to just do an entirely new set of characters in this world. Because I would be more interested in seeing more of this world. I don't know what they can do with these characters after this,
I mean, I was gonna say, that's entirely fair.
That's my take on it, anyhow. I love this world, though. I love the world they've set up. I love the art style.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it's super interesting.
This is also why I don't know if you've seen like a lot of ship art of the Thin Man and the woman in the mask from the first game. This is like why.
I've seen it floating around. I'm like, I kind of know what's happening. Not really, but
yeah, no, I like it. I think it's kind of going off a theory that, like, in a similar way to the Thin Man, I don't think Six is trapped in the same loop, but there's this is a similar ending to what happens in the first Little Nightmares, where Six is on that big ship thing, and the main head of it, the owner of it, basically, is a woman in a mask, and Six eventually makes their way to her and kills her, and it's kind of implied that Six is sort of like, after that happens, Six kind of takes her position, basically. Not in like the same sort of time paradox way, I think, but in kind of in a more literal sense, that she's sort of the next like successor.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, a lot of people like to think that basically Six became the new owner of the boat place, the Maw, I think is what they call it.
Nice.
And then Mono is Thin Man, obviously, and so that's why they ship them, because they, hypothetically speaking, would be right around the same age, I guess, technically, assuming these characters start off around the same age, so...
Fair enough.
I've definitely reblogged and retweeted some art of them before, and I like the concept. Would it ever happen in canon? I highly doubt it. I think these characters have been through way too much to consider that.
Better.
Mono deserves better. Mono might just be too upset at this point.
I'm fucking good. Get away from me.
Yeah, no. I've seen some really good art of him just being so fucking passive aggressive towards her, though, and I love it.
Good.
It's like, hey, welcome to the mall. Welcome to the mall. Can I take your order? Yeah. Could I take a side of heartbreak? Can I take a nice plate of backstabbing with a side of heartbreak?
I was gonna say, given the characterization, I was just showing Six and be like, and
yeah, no, Six is
Six is hard. Six don't care.
Fuck, Six. I feel like Six would be like, yeah, and apparently it didn't fucking work, because you're still here.
Yeah, she's like, damn.
Damn it.
Damn.
Yeah, no. Oh, I saw some really good fan art that, like, it was the Thin Man just being like, you ruined my life, and then, like, the grown-up Six is just like, I don't even know who you are. It's really good.
The grown-up Six, please be more specific.
Please be more specific. I fucked over so many people.
Yeah, she's like, I fucked over so many people.
Just be more specific. Yeah, no, so the character dynamic, I feel like, has a lot of fun potential. I think I get why people ship them, definitely.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, it hurts. They also just like, they hurt. They hurt so much.
Let my boy rest.
Yeah, so that's why I love all the fan art of him just sitting in his chair.
And he's
Sitting in his dumb little chair.
fucking loser sits by himself.
The loser sits all by himself. I love him.
Fucking loser sits by himself.